goes against number 1 or number 2 of the PR, Acno.
Yeah, Acno knocked down just a little bit. Godly, of course, really taking over the number 1 spot in a lot of people's hearts. But
yeah,
Acno's got to get through Flamethrower right now if he wants to get into the top 4. Flamethrower going for the double recovery. You saw those sweat beats. He burned a lot just to get that damage.
Yeah, like another player playing some guitars too, but this time with the bow attached Ember. Was she the first bow legend? I think so.
Honestly, I can't remember.
Yeah, it's been a while though, but she was definitely one of my favorite bow legends. You know, coming through with the she was indeed the first bow legend. Yes, one of my favorite bow legends. You know, with the animals coming out with her as well. You know, she gets some pretty good sigs. Now the thing, speaking of, there we go. The Hawk's out, gets the shot, but doesn't get the stock just yet. Okay.
Yeah. That end sig, we saw Flamethrower going for that read a lot with it. Goes for the end sig on the guitars, not quite as useful as that bow end sig, but still a strong one.
Yeah, definitely covers a lot of space above her. So if you are trying to get caught, or if you do get caught jumping above Ember, you may end up losing that stock relatively quickly. This time also going for the down sig, a little step back on that, but doesn't find the hit just yet. Oh, okay, both of them going for sigs, but it looks like Acno is the one who gets the punish.
Oh,
and
okay.
the stomp. Yeah, it's going to go ahead and finish that stock as quick as he can. Nice stuff right there with the ground pound.
Kind of like what Remy was talking about earlier, where Acno will kind of bait back a little bit, and then he'll decide to gas pedal. Going in onto Flamethrower, doesn't hit the ground pound. Good patience, turnaround. Flamethrower is still unarmed. Acno's burning a lot here. Ensig will touch the wall. He's still living.
Wow, at that Acno, yeah, he is going to it, man. He's got the pedal to the metal when he's talking about trying to get these stocks going, man, because that was, he did a lot. Seems like he was actually playing overly risky, and it still managed to make it back to the stage. Finally loses that stock off the D-light into the neutral air, and that is going to go ahead and push him past that top blast zone. Now, can Flamethrower get back into it?
That was true. He DI'd straight up off that second recovery. Flamethrower quick on it. That's something I think only happens on early damage with guitars.
All right. Yeah, I just did not know that either. So good stuff right there to Flamethrower. You know, awareness of the weapon. How can he? He's throwing a lot of these neutral sigs out and takes the hardest punish for that, bro. One poke and then you end up losing your stock for it. But the neutral sig being the poke of choice right there. A little unorthodox, especially at the damage that you have on Acno right now. You're not going to get a KO. You're not really going to get much from that, except for stage positioning. Why not poke with the downlight? Something that you can actually get the true off of. Here we go.
Something a little safer as well, but Flamethrower now final stocks here, has the guitars in hand. Nice nair into the end light off the bounce. Acno is just getting this damage.
Yeah, Acno definitely looking pretty strong here in this first game. Okay, gets the gravity cancel neutral. Light. Like the idea. Like the idea for sure. Also seems relatively safe too, seeing as she jumps back to the stage. The side sig though, bringing the wolf out for the stock. Okay.
What's the weapon pick? It's going to be the guitars here for the final stocks. Here in game number 1, wants the guitars, wants to deny weapons from Acno.
Okay, gets back to the stage yet again.
Ooh.
Okay, trying to get the repeater himself with the stomps going. Okay. Yeah, Acno showing his hand a little too early on that one. And now, unarmed. Flamethrower getting quite a bit of damage here. Says, I showed my hand, but I'll do it again, okay? I know you're going to jump eventually, and that's exactly what he called out, the jump, kind of out I won't say out the corner, but definitely jump just kind of in neutral space and ends up getting picked up from that.
Really good plays. I do want to commend Flamethrower's unarmed in that one. Went for a lot of downlight ground pounds for optimal damage. Just was not enough. There was such a big deficit that Acno just had to hit that one end sig and take the game. And now we're going into game number 2. No character swaps, nothing. It's going to be the same map as well.
All right. Here we go, Acno. Okay, back in to it one more time as he takes it over as we go back to Demon Island. He's going to try to get himself in to this top 4, which is still, obviously great placement right here from Flamethrower to make it this far, but yeah, Acno definitely looking like a real brick wall for Flamethrower to have to kind of beat through. Okay.
And Sig thrown out. That is a burn dodge, but Flamethrower not able to punish.
Flamethrower got to get back. Does finally manage to get back down to the ground. Has not been able to get too much going for him, but Acno kind of scaring Flamethrower right now. You can see with the amount of recoveries coming out. Nice. Good uses of the gravity cancel neutral sig. So getting quite a bit of those to hit.
Ooh, goes off stage for the GC downlight. Flamethrower with the back step on his down sig actually catches Acno out a little bit. Still the damage in favor of Acno. You see him playing the footsies, man. He's like, all right, you land wrong, downlight recovery. But he's going to go for the Sair this time.
And making it back to the... Oh, nice stuff right there with the down sig. Not going to be able to take that stock just yet. Does that down sig do a lot of damage? Because I feel like it doesn't have a lot of force.
It's definitely not a KO tool.
Okay,
I think the big thing for it is like it's a projectile on gauntlets, right? So now you suddenly have range and you have safety.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I can definitely see that. I was wondering, like, there's got to be some other. But yeah, no, the safety of that is probably going to be good enough, and he does manage to get the hit as well. It's cool looking sig too, you know, nicely animated like that. But here we go. Tries for another one. I keep about to call this man Flambeau. Fish out
the
Flambeau.
FLA.
Yeah. Well, Flamethrower, once again, trying to get this
recovery.
stock off, does do it. Okay, wow. It seems like that was just the last hit of that recovery.
Yeah, that was like soundless.
Yeah. I'm just going to leave myself. So here we go. Acno going hard for the ground pound. Nobody home.
Well, damage has been evened up. Flamethrower, again, double recovery. Got to expect that from Flamethrower at early damage.
Okay.
Ooh, the chase dodge up through the downline. Interesting moves from Flamethrower coming out.
Okay, looking for it. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Acno boxing him up a little bit. Oh, you see him trying to get a grab as well. Flamethrower. Okay, probably maybe expecting an air dodge in right there with that turnaround, or maybe just a miss input. But either way, does get the downlight. No finish off of that. See what he can do to try to get the stock here off of Acno, though. He does have a slight lead as far as damage goes.
Ooh, nice spot dodge. Punish. Gets the weapon toss as well. N-Sig thrown out. Flamethrower was ready for it. Gets a GC side sig, and Flamethrower's got the lead.
Yeah, love to see it, man. You know, as I said, he's fighting hard to go ahead and keep himself in this here bracket. And this will be real big for his career, you know, as far as the PR numbers go.
I thought Acno had the punish there. That GC, the N-Sig, and I thought Acno was past it. But he does get the KO. Stat count gets evened up here.
Yeah, Acno going to stay with the gauntlets, trying to get a little weapon starve going, but all right, doesn't keep him away from too long. Misses that first neutral air. And so now, Flamethrower once again with the bow in hand. The bow seems to be doing quite a bit of work for him. So maybe he can keep this thing going. Oh, Acno almost getting the read right there with the second side air. Luckily, Flamethrower was just a little lower than he needed to be. So Acno ends up missing that. Still looking for those jumps. And Flamethrower has been giving up a lot of jumps, so I do like that read.
Yeah, but Flamethrower has yet to pick up a weapon. He is struggling a little bit here. He's playing the unarmed out. He's got some damage built up. Another one might actually be enough. A Sig read and Acno could be going down here in game number 2.
Uh-oh. Yeah, a lot of damage here onto Acno. He's hurting. Gets the weapon toss. Scoops.
Oh, missed the N-Light.
Okay, it throws his weapon away, too. Nobody with weapons in hand now. They are straight up scrapping. Oh, just like that. Yeah, it looks like, I feel like Acno, you know, got a little wide-eyed when the weapon came out and just immediately wasn't expecting that recovery to come. So good stuff to Flamethrower. Getting himself a game on the board against Acno.
Yeah, he's holding his own. And again, like you mentioned at the start of this one, there is a drastic PR difference between the two of them. PR 28 versus PR 2, I think, something like that coming out from Acno. Yeah, PR 28 versus PR 2. So this is a huge difference in PR.
Yeah, it's gonna, you know. So I mean, as I said, you get this W, that's gonna get you some jumps on your PR for sure. Flamethrower, looking poised to be able to at least take it if he can keep this type of gameplay up. We're here on Miami Dome, though. It's gonna be Acno staying. You know, no swaps of the characters from either one of them right now, which is, you know, I don't really feel like there needs to be a swap. I think they're both playing quite well. It just seems like Flamethrower kind of ends that one out right at the end. So here we go, Acno. Oh, they are scrapping off the stage right now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he tried it. Tried to get that neutral air. Yeah. Man, that was a super high recovery, though. Got to give it up to Acno for even going for that type of chase. You get that vertical chase. You always, you always see the offstage chase, but the vertical chase is just as exciting. So, and just like that, man, the offstage chase actually gets him to stock. Pretty much no damage here on Acno, so great start for him.
Yeah, I mean, all of that chase led to so much damage, and of course, ultimately a KO. And Acno now with a massive lead over Flamethrower. Flamethrower, he's got his guitars. This has kind of been a comfort weapon. Of course, his bow's been looking good as well, but needs to get some damage, needs to get those recoveries.
Oh, Acno, nice. Holds that one as well. Acno Having a hard time getting back to the stage. I like that option. You know, he's got hit with 2 different recoveries. You expect him to try to go low this time. But honestly, I feel like that's the thing with Acno, though, is like whenever you try to read him and then he gets a punish off that, he gets so much more than what you would have got with that read usually. So,
oh, not done yet. Okay, did get the wall touch there.
The wall.
Oh, man.
He's too effective. He is too effective off the reversal right there. The ground pound reversal. And he's like, I know you're going to touch the wall, so let's go ahead and reset the situation. Oh! Acno, you're insane. You're insane, bro. That would have been the earliest kill in Brawlhalla history, bro. I don't care.
That's the 3 damage KO right there.
Oh, man. Almost did it to him at the top. Flamethrower. Got to be a little more careful. I feel like in this situation now, I'm not doing as much chasing the Acno off, you know, at least off stage or at least that high up, because Acno's been able to turn a lot of that around. Finally gets a stock, but he is very hurt on his last one.
All right, Flamethrower, he is definitely in trouble here. He is going to have to make the reverse 3 of a lifetime if he wants to win this out. And it's so hard when someone like Ember coming in base 3 defense, like a side sig, and Acno pretty much has a stock.
Yeah. So he's going to make it back. Tries to get that down air himself, but a little off the mark. Weapon toss is going to create a little space to get back to the stage, but doesn't matter. Just gets caught up by the, you know, just like a hit of the recovery, but it's going to be enough to go ahead and send that man packing. Wow, at that, man. What a game right there from Acno. The turnaround here on this side, almost getting a super early KO at the top. But yeah, no, that was just platinum gameplay there. To go ahead and take that. This is where you almost see him get that turnaround. Boom. And then he looked for it.
Oh.
Yeah. If he had threw it the other way,
Oh. If he read to the right, oh my goodness, that would have been big. But it is now game number 4. Acno up 2-1 over Flamethrower. Flamethrower on tournament point. Could be going home with a 5th place finish at the Summer Championship.
Yeah, it's still, you know, impressive finish here, but I know everybody always wants more than what they get unless you're first place. And even then, sometimes I see first placers shaking their head after they win. Like, I didn't win hard enough. Like, what are you talking about, bro? But we're trying to figure out who even gets a shot at trying to get that first placer. Nice. Little confirm right there.
Oh, okay. Interesting down sig. Don't see that on stage too often, but worked out for Flamethrower.
Okay. Flamethrower. Yeah, definitely got a little bit, had a little bit of a damage lead. Going a little hard for it. And again, the reversal of Acno is just too strong. I feel like you have to win this game on stage.
Yeah, gotta respect the offstage from Acno, especially with the gauntlets. His ability to just pick apart an offstage situation is so strong.
Okay. Acno. Ooh. All right, yeah, you see Flamethrower just trying to now create some space, but Acno says space. Never heard of that, bro. I'm on top of you. So finally gets the space that he was looking for in the form of a neutral stick hitting, and it wasn't enough to take the stock just yet, but Acno still adding up quite a bit of damage even with no weapon in hand.
Ooh, the N-Sig caught the panic jump, and yeah, Flamethrower gonna even up the stock count here.
All right. So Acno now finally finds himself a weapon. You saw Flamethrower try to hit him out of that, but no. He's going to find it. Now they got the close range weapons on deck. Between the guitars and the gauntlets. Okay. Nice.
Weapon toss. Try to open up Flamethrower a little bit, but Flamethrower's getting hits.
Yeah, he's getting a little something going for him right now. Like to see it. You know, this could potentially get us into a game 5 and keep this type of momentum up. Fortunately, though, does miss, the turnaround side light and does end up losing his stock, and that's what you're talking about, man. That low defense of this Ember character not helping him out at all as far as the survivability factor. So, not only are you going against a man who's getting a lot of hits on you, but you also have to worry about dying a little earlier than you probably expect because of your low defense.
The back away. Acno playing that Sair game. Side sig connects. Final stocks here. This is going to decide between a game 5 situation or Acno going into the top 4.
All right, Acno. No weapon in hand, but the Brawlhalla God's blessing him, putting one right above his head. All right. Acno with the sword in hand, going up against the Katars. Could get some nice little step back punishes depending on how Flamethrower decides to come in here, but he does indeed end up throwing that away. Now, no weapon in hand. Acno, jeez. You can't let him put you off stage because he is going to find a way to take that stock. Good stuff to Acno.
He's so quick on it. The second he sees a crack, he goes in and goes hard. Acno is going to take it 3-1 over Flamethrower, and he's going into the top 4.
Yeah, no, Acno's not the type. On Christmas Day, he's not the type to kind of like rip or like meticulous.